Yesu sa akwatafo edu eyade emu ba akopɛ na ekoda na se na me ye sure say sa verse we no NDC any president elect kai sa quotation we ti enra omu nyina eto santene ekopie mu ewo eye Ringway Gospel Center Assemblies of God edi nyame aseda ekoma no se wamomu edi nkunim na enumu na president elect His Excellency John Dramani Mahama edi nsem bi tu bia na ebusua ensemi na Ghana fo no bi ejian se ene so nkomu tumi dia ya adwuma dia enka NPP ebetena opposition ache papa because sensem wey na chese president elect ede atudwa na omudi be ya adwuma dia abusua ene enka NPP ebeti se CPP na Prophet Kofi Oduro enso atom nchene aha eye AJ gossips me breaking your mother no wate ase enti feel free na eche wadwen efa video abehwe ho comment section na we are eshema wunua bi ensa entwinka akwasibo ni be say sharing is caring ti wunya de a na wa share na wunua so ensa aka bi ya mame akwadon ko be say enye no no menka obi aya ye movie dia na ye movie straight ti awusia enran samoa president elect editu ja Ghana for do na no e kasa edifa ho no eni.
I cried unto God and brought my supplications to the Almighty, and he responded with bountiful blessings and success. And for that, I give him thanks. This victory can only be divine. God assured me in my heart, and I knew. He spoke to me and said that he will bless me with success in this election. But I did not know that the blessing was going to be so bountiful and that the victory was going to be so massive and so dramatic that I give him all the thanks and blessing for what he has done, not only for me, but for the whole of Ghana. He has done good for Ghana because he has restored the sovereignty and the power of the people of Ghana. We've practiced democracy since 1992. With time, the political elite, and I'll say including myself, all of us who God has given the opportunity to lead this country, we have grown in arrogance and selfishness, and we have believed that the power that we wielded over the people belonged to us, ourselves, and did not recognize that it was God who gave it to us temporarily. So God has made us know that power belongs to the people. And calm, but when they have reached their limits, they will show you that real power belongs to them. And that is God who gives that power. And so, just as our colleagues in the NPP might be feeling very pained by their loss, it should serve as a lesson to those of us coming into government that the same stick that Techi has been beating with, Ghanaian people are reserving it for Ban. So I've been receiving knocks on my door, receiving text messages, people who are considering themselves for various positions, and I just want to warn them, it's not going to be a walk in the park. If you're not prepared to work and serve the people of Ghana diligently and modestly and with humility, then don't come. Just stay where you are. The political journey has been a divine one, and I believe that it's God who has guided my step each way until now, from being a member of parliament to being a deputy minister, to being a minister, to being a vice president, to being a president. At each step, I have doubted whether it was the path that I wanted to carry on. But God has gently continued to push me and show me in the direction that he wants me to go. And I know that it's him who has put me for a time like this to do his work for Ghana and for him. In happiness, and today we're dressed in all white, we're all happy. But sometimes it has been sadness, it has been very lonely. And I remember a time when I had won the election in 2012, and I went to visit President Kofi, and it was surprising how quiet his house was and how quiet the entrance to his house was. And I was transported back to when he was president. Anytime I was going to Parliament, I lived in East Legon. There was a huge crowd in the frontage of his house next to Villaggio. You people know that place. And anytime it was Christmas or the Muslim feast of Salah, you see white sheep and cows tied outside his house being brought to him as gifts. And so this time when I came, it was very quiet. He had just a few policemen at the entrance, his loyal policemen who had been assigned to him by the state. And so when I went in, I remarked, I said, oh, look how quiet your house is. I remember when you were president, this place was always full of people. And he said, John, take note of that. Know that all those people are coming to you because of the position you occupy. And that one day when you leave that position, your house will be as quiet as mine. And it's true, when I lost in 2016, the Christmas hampers stopped coming. There are many people who used to come to my gate and come and try to get in to just to see me for a minute, stop coming. It was only my siblings, my family, my closest friends and others, my church members who continued to stand closely to me. So for me, these trappings of power don't get to my head. I know that all the praises and blessings you'll be showered with by people are temporary. It's because of that word attached to your name, president. One day it will go and you'll be with those who are.
Two me no Ghana for dia enti aba ye de bo tachi no eno an ye de aboba no enti se omuba no ma tutu omu ne emaye wasadi message e de ma wo mu a omu epe dibre ayaba ye be ni ye ni ade wo se monka huru se aba ye de bo tachi no eno an ye de bo ba ti aba na ye de abo eye NPP fo aye ne omu ko opposition no se mo nso mo ba na se mo amani amere na se ye frem na mo mfa na honorable na odi ebeto blacklist dia ene mo be san so akofie ye frem na mo mfa na se mo betete mo ho aguye so a ene abaye de bo tachi no eno ane san de bebo ba se de president elect akano na wei ena AC de enra prophet Kofi Oduro e kan ye so abusia pepe ensema prophet Kofi Oduro e de tu bia enra e wona asore no e ye pepe.
Somebody have lost a seat. I can lose a husband. So what can I learn from this lesson? I should be able to sit down and sensibly think. You can be rich today and be poor tomorrow. If you are wise, sit down and reflect. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. When great people come into prominence, they should never forget it has a validity period. Yeah, it has a validity period. 8 years felt like it will never come. On the 6th of January, 8 years will be elapsed. Asa. And then my president will be a former president. Possibly, if I speak from that angle, maybe he will appreciate it. But I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, somebody have lost. I can't believe even till now. I don't believe till now. My MP? No, I can't. I still can't get it together. Think about it. So, sweetie, it's not a joke. God has given you life, resources, time, money, relationships, people. You can't be wasting it. And you see, when we have opportunity and all stuff like that, people call, you avoid calls, you will be friend or cat and block and all that. Sweetie, it doesn't take long for the tables to turn. I'm telling you. It doesn't. And so when you disrespect people, step down on people, and all that kind of thing because you have something now. So 9 minutes to go and know what to reach him. It is only the fool who will not reflect. And like I said, if you have an entrenched position, and this is why I tell you, put your party at the gate. When you are coming forward, party in 2 abontin in a better. Go on, you see a preach it your party. You preach it your party. If somebody have told Nkrumah that a day will come, your party will not even have 1 seat in parliament, he will never believe. A day is coming. Your party will not even have 1 seat. After being in government as a one-party state with dominance, he will never believe, but they see. We don't even have 1 seat for CPP in parliament. 1. And so when I used to scream from 2016 and I used to tell NPP and NDC, I said, you better be careful because very soon, a Debbie Beba party it will shock you what I'm saying, but time evolves. Time evolves. Now I see hypocrites.
Abuja afanu mi enu nsemo a o maka president elect any prophet Kofi Oduro nsemo a omu aka nyina no ya ade a ewosame no mi enu yesua bibi e de efiri mu yenya akonya yenya dibre yenya tumi a ede ene ye de ye ene wosua bibi me ye sure se wo de be ye adwuma hunu se emre ye ni nkaso ai emre ye ni nkaso se wote se president elect e ka se 2016 olusu election no mane kai nsem bi a former president J.A. Kufuor eka kire no wobra okosra no 2012 abuja emre ene na ye ni nkaso ebi ye nipa wo nchen dibre bi a wo ntia ochina dibre no eni wonsa abusa ho se ombesa di wachi ana ombedi wachi a efri se de wo besi a obetreati wo mo menu mienu yensua bibi emfri mu aha eye AJ gossips feeling free na share wa your comment section now we are share ma wunu ya bi nsa entumi enka beda wase na mama ombo ene hye Magraheb.